It is impossible to put into words exactly how busy we are at Grunfell. Let's do this thing. Welcome to Ask the Meadmaker, where I, Ricky the Meadmaker, answer your questions about mead making, mead drinking, mead brewing, and really any question you're willing to send to me. As I mentioned in our cold open, we are unbelievably busy, so rather than answering 5 questions this week, I am going to answer one question with 5 answers. The question is, how did you get into mead making? When I was in college, I studied abroad in Denmark, and Danish culture is absolutely rife with references to mead. The problem was, I couldn't find any when I was there, and thank goodness, because I did eventually have some Danish mead, and it wasn't my thing. So when I got back to the United States, I started brewing as a side hustle. A couple degrees later, 4,800 miles of traveling, and Grunfell Meadery came into existence. Most people think of me as a professional brewer. I am not. I am a professional drinker who found out how to make it lucrative. I was a nanny for 5 years, and nothing will teach you to drink well like taking care of children. I've brewed everything under the sun: beer, wine, cider, sake, sauerkraut. If it bubbles, I have made it at some point. The problem is, I don't really like shoveling grain, so beer is out. I ain't much of a farmer. Winemaking's out. No one can make sake successfully. I don't know how professional sake companies do it. So pretty much, that left mead. I was homebrewing mead. I, in fact, had mead on tap at my house, and I wanted to find out what some commercial meads were like. So I went out to buy a bottle, found I couldn't afford it. I couldn't really afford any of them. So I thought, why not do this and make an affordable, everyday mead? And there you have it. 5 answers to 1 question. All of them more or less true. Just need to send it over to Ricky now with our word of the week. Ricky? Thank you, Ricky. Good hustle today. This week's term is primary fermentation. Primary fermentation is the time period in which essentially the active fermentation completes. At that point, all the sugar is alcohol, and you're done.